Hello, we're going to try the GeoGuessr streaks mode for the first time. We'll start with country streaks. I've been playing the game for default setting 2 minutes. No, I want infinite time. I want move, pan and zoom. Yeah. Been playing the game for a few weeks now, and mostly spending time doing the daily challenge in self-imposed no move mode and duels against other people. So just thought, try something different and see how this goes. And I don't know, maybe aim for, do you think we could get double figures? We'll see. We'll see how that goes. As it's a new thing, a bit of an experimentation, what we might have is me talking nonsense a lot, or we might have music if I decide after the fact when I'm doing some video editing to just mute myself and we'll have music instead. We shall see. Arnsberg, Altstadt, Niederrhein. That Polizei, that looks German, but not absolutely convincingly so. 229 in yellow. No, that doesn't look right. The greens. How about Switzerland? Where's Switzerland gone? Reds and blues. Well, there's so many places with Germanic language. And right, what's this then? Oh, this is Germany. Yellows. Okay, they do have yellows. 229. Oh, I'm only looking for. I only need the country, don't I? Yeah, I was all set to go try and 5k this then. Oh, should we not then? Should we do this as it's supposed to be done and just? Wow, that's all you need. Center plonk. Nice. First one down. We got Germany. Wait, it's got a specific text for the first one down. Does that mean it starts you off easy, maybe? Do you think the first few are gimmies? That's not helping me. Any writing on this Pepsi sign other than Pepsi? Something that would give us language clues? Yes. Initially, that gives me a feel of Turkish. So does that. Not 100% though. Not 100%. Let's get some more. Wait, oh, there was a bin truck. Actually, I don't know about plates and stuff to do with trucks and things. That really does look Turkish though. I'll write in. Will it not let me go that way? Can I not go down that road? Okay. As this is only going to be 2 anyway, I'm going to take the risk that this could be wrong. It was right. That was fine. I was going to take the risk because we can quickly start again, and we would only have had a streak of 1 to worry about. Oh wait, that doesn't tell me it's right. I thought it would come up with some like red mark to say that you're wrong. Okay, it's only when you hit guess, of course. But it is right. It's way down in the south there. Okay, now I'm starting to get the hang of how this works. That's the Ghana tape, and again I'm gonna go quickly with this just because we've only got a couple so far. Nice. So we can be a little bit risky, can't we? Once you got more and more and more and your number go up, you have to be a bit more careful. So, I think we're in the northern hemisphere. Is that sun high, low enough to say for certain? Wait, is this Europe as well? Is this an Eastern Europe meta with the flag? So many metas to learn. Part of playing this streak thing is to just move away from having only enough time in the day to do small amounts, and that is a daily challenge in some duels, the video editing and uploading of them, and then thinking about learning. And the problem with thinking about learning when it comes to GeoGuessr is there are 100 different obvious metas that all are the first thing that you should learn. So trying to figure out what to learn first is quite difficult. So I've been picking up shallow knowledge of a bunch of things from playing the game and catching bits of lurking in streams and stuff. But I want to do more intentional learning, and I want to do it as fast as possible as well. So use some techniques for accelerated learning, but you still need to pick which things to learn first. So just as a little break, and maybe even to gather some extra info by trying to get country streaks. Can you stop doing that game, please? Before I get completely sidetracked by looking at that sign. Try just a bit of a break while we decide what to learn first. We're just going to mess about and try some other modes, try some other maps. So the first thing is just jump in and try some country streaks. That's actually not very helpful. It's Cyrillic of some sort, some variant. Yeah, there's not enough on that. Wait, it's not a dead end. I thought it was a dead end then for a second. I mean, not literally a dead end road, but there was no arrow in the direction we'd been going. Okay, so the first three were really, really quick, and we could take a gamble on them. We could still take a gamble on this one, but Boljarovo municipality. It's in English. That would seem really strange to actually be in Russia and have English stuff, wouldn't it? Okay, gonna go a little bit further on. Don't want to do forever, obviously, because that, well, that's forever. You've used up all your time then, haven't you? Yambol region. Oh boy. I'm not sure it's Russia. I think it might be closely related, but not actual. Stop it, game. Is it the game's fault? Or was it Google's fault? I ponder on this. I have this discussion in my head every time it turns around and goes the wrong way on me. Yeah, car aerial metas. I think that could be really important. Oh, game. I'd rather not swear. I'd rather not have to edit swearing out of my recordings for uploading to YouTube. I'm not someone that doesn't swear, but I don't necessarily want it on my videos. The game makes you want to sometimes. It really does. This is a long way, and with very, very little in the way of turn-offs. In fact, none that I can remember. At least we're not going backwards at the moment. Let's just push on until it does that again. And have a think about where we are. Maybe go back to the start and go in the other direction. Oh, no. This was good. There's more places. Why? Why do the arrows not work sometimes? WSD is supposed to work. I went forward then. Was that because I accidentally pressed space? It's a good job I haven't got a plonk set. It might have plonked on me. '79. What year is this coverage though? And what's that then? We've got blue. Blue squares, 79. Could it be? No, they've got letters attached to them. Let's see what Russia's got. Greens, blues, with letters attached to them. Any different anywhere else? Is it a uniform system? Blues with a letter. That may not be the key to the whole thing. Blues with letters in Ukraine. Blues with letters there, and reds. They've got reds. Blues without letters. 79. Do you have a system? No, there are letters. Oh, with and without. Maybe the other countries have got with and without. I should have decided in advance what kind of time limit I would set myself before I had to stop and go somewhere else. That was quite small. Would they even get to 7s? I don't think they do. More letters. We have combos, reds and greens. Blues. Blues with no letters. 79. Okay. Let's give it just a little bit of time. Let's see. 79. Can we find any of these places? On the 70. Sredets. It's Bulgaria. Whoa. We got lucky there. Okay. Spanish. North, but very high in the sky, so it could still be Central America, could it? Solo Dios. Tortilleria. Julio Canales. Game. Thank you. Which way are we going now? What have you done to me there? Is that still the tortilla shop there? Yeah, we come this way. Oh, I hate it when those squares come up. Just don't. You know, just have a nice simple interface. No flags on anything. Yeah, I didn't fall for that then. I knew they were clothes. Sometimes you see clothes hanging up, drying in the distance, and it... Whoa! There's some colours hanging somewhere. It's a flag. And then it's not. Nothing along this stretch has really helped. Where did that go? I thought that was a poster of some kind. See, that was a whole different kind of being fooled by something. I thought it was a poster, but it was a blanket. Oh, let's go back to being weird on me. Which way did we go there? We went out there somewhere, didn't we? This is a different road. This is a different road. Let's just try this. Definitely Spanish, but we kind of had that feel already. Poles around. So does that make us think not Mexico, which has octagonal poles, but is that universal across all poles in Mexico, or could there still be some round ones as well? Go sharp. Julio Marroquin. Keen on getting the vote. Everyone get out and vote. Movistar. Big Global. wonder if that's a meta you could use with different phone companies, or if there's just too much globalization on that front. Ooh, that's a lot of writing. Will that help? No. No. No domains. Taking such a long time on this. Big cola. I saw that on the edge of the screen, corner of my eye. I thought, oh, is that a flag of some sort? No. Definitely get fooled looking for flags at times. Yeah, you didn't fool me there. Blanket drying on the balcony there. No, not for 1 second. Any country specific stickers or anything? Hey, chicharron. Got a dog on the go there. Shading itself. No stickers. Nothing that looks like a country flag on the trucks. Okay, I'm very stumped. Obviously, South America in Spanish is not very specific, is it? Sports ground? Football pitch? No, just some kind of complex. No flags in there as far as I can tell. Okay, I was thinking we were running out of places to go unless we found somewhere. God, wait, is this the way we came though? Or is this another bit? Yeah, I really should have defined a time scale of how long I was going to allow myself for any round. What are we on? Streak of 4. I think if we don't go too long on this and we just take a wild stab in the dark at somewhere that it might be sooner rather than later, and it's wrong, then we just take the hit on that. Or is that the end? That's as far as we can go that way, and if we go back, we've already gone 2 different routes, haven't we? Okay, what does it look like? Mountainous in many directions. The weird thing is there's not even anything just sort of color schemed. Not even as a flag, but just stuff around that's made in a certain color. See, it's a shame we can't go down that way. That looks more promising. Meters squared. So that could almost have been a .mx, but it's not. Okay, where do we think? I'm thinking here. Should we space plonk and then just whichever it says Ecuador? It was wrong. Guatemala. Okay. Okay, let's play again. Looking west in what feels like it might be Ireland. As in the Republic of Ireland. Could be very northern England. Well, not England, but UK. Up in Scotland somewhere. Or the islands. You write in any names on houses in Gaelic that might give the game away, or is Scots Gaelic different? There's so many things to learn. There are so many things to learn. It will never end. This is literally never going to end now, is it? What have I done to myself? Okay. This is a meta I've come across watching streamers. Rounded corners on gates. Gates is Ireland, I believe. Okay, we've started another streak. We're on 1. No map. I was not meaning to do that just at that moment. Porsche, Macedonia. Well, unless that's a complete... Ooh. No, it'd be in Greek script if it was the Macedonia region within Greece, wouldn't it? Yes. Okay, that's more like it. That's going quite quickly now. Is that a follow car, or are we just in a queue behind the police? That's a follow car. Let's take a gamble on this as one of the first metas that everyone learns. Police follow car in Nigeria. Nippon Motor Nissan. Ooh, road signs. No, no, no! I'll get used to this. I will get used to this. I'm gonna get super slick at the controls. Centro Ciudad. Are we in Portugal? What's going on with the license plates? Do we have blues on them? We do have blues on them, so that says not Brazil or South America. Accent on an O, accent on an E. I think this could be Portugal. Any chance of a domain as well? Durante Bomberos. I don't know Portuguese particularly, but that seems promising as well as potentially Portuguese. Anything with a domain. Muebles, that's furniture, isn't it? But it's Spanish. From Spanish holidays years ago, that feels familiar, but that could be one of those words that's very similar across Spanish and Portuguese. Okay, this, yeah, no, there's lots. The number plates have definitely got blue on the left end of them. I just had a real feeling that no, this is South America then, around this bit. But it's just an industrial estate, isn't it? So it's kind of a grim grey day around in the old scruffy industrial estate, and they all look the same. Okay, don't want to take forever. We'll go with it. Could well be Spain, but we'll try Portugal. Oh, Spain. How could they do that to me? Shocking behaviour. Okay. I can chop that bit out where I was just having a bit of my coffee there. Alright, let's go again. BJ. Is that Denmark? You got any V's? Bay. I think it's Denmark. Was it? It was! Wow, but it zooms in on Greenland because that's part of their territory. So the massive... massive extra little island that they have. Oh wow. It's quite a long road. That's an interesting method of construction for such a big long road. Vilnius G. That's got to be a bait, hasn't it? It wasn't. Okay. Going to Vilnius Street. That looks a lot like a Tunisian flag. Oh, and is that French with Arabic? Yeah. I had one of them in a duel today, and I caught that there was French right near the end of the duel. And it won me the round. No, not necessarily near the end of the duel. Near the end of the round, and it won me the round. English is hard. Durban. What chance have I got in this quest to get really good at GeoGuessr and having to learn 100? No, let's see. No, because it's not just countries, is it? Countries that are 100 plus that are in the game so far, but there are multiple languages within some of them, particularly India. I don't think that's Russian, is it? It's very close. I need to learn all these different scripts. But don't we all? If you're watching this and you play this game, then we all need to know everything, don't we? We are driving on the right. Okay, will that help any? Only if I recognize a name a bit. See, this letter, this doesn't look particularly like Russia. Something Russia would have. Let's just go around this corner and see what's what. See if it looks like this road is going to take us somewhere quickly. That will have towns and cities. And if not, we'll go back and come back the other way. Okay, don't know what that means. Something to do with the dimensions of a bridge, maybe, somewhere. Don't think that's helping. Let's go the other way. Is this the other way? I think it is. A building, or was that just a truck? As it blurred in and out. I think it was just that truck over the road. Distance to it changing. It looked like a building at one point. Maybe that blurred with a road sign and the two of them together looked like a house. Will we come out anywhere along this road into any kind of valley where there's a view of something interesting? Will tell us we're reaching a town. Of course, where else could it be? It's not Russia, but it's got what looks largely Cyrillic style script. Where else can it be? So we're thinking Eastern Europe. There's no domain on that. That looks more Russian than the first stuff we saw. Although J, do they have a J? No, I don't think they have a J at all, do they, in Russian? In their Cyrillics? Intermable. Dot. Oh, is that MK? Is that an MK? It was! Streak is now at 5 already! Okay, I say already, that last round went long, didn't it? But I think that's probably getting to 5 quicker than we got to 4 the first time. Is this what they call low cam? That feels so weird, so low down. Can't read that. Actually, is it clear on any of these other bins? No, I'm meant to go backwards. Oh, the jumps are too long. It's just... Keep your city clean. It looks like English and Arabic on that. So not French. So not Tunisia, probably. Although, really? You haven't seen that 2 or 3 times today? Or certainly in the last few days? Bits of Tunisian stuff. I think the coverage there must all be older because this is nice and bright and new and good quality, and the Tunisia stuff is not that. Al Shafar Street. Okay, this is tricky because this could be Qatar, Oman, UAE, and I have literally no experience or way or thoughts of distinguishing between them. I mean, the resolution of the cameras is only so good, isn't it? You could search the horizon for the tallest building in the world, maybe, but that's not going to be a reliable way of doing things, I don't think. So, dark blue street signs. There's a 55 on that. There's a bigger street sign there with some town names. If it's the capital, then that might help. It doesn't. They're street names rather than town names. But the dark road numbers on the roads. Okay. They're just not number their roads? In Oman? That's not Oman. I've done that before, you know. Okay, did they just not number their roads in Somalia? That's clearly what I meant to say. Right, they're dark blue. These are a light blue with a yellow. Where else have we got coverage? Did they just not number their roads in Qatar? Is there Bahrain coverage? It's not gonna be Jordan, is it? What does the language look like in Jordan? Where are we going for that? Ooh. No, they got green. Yellow on green, black on white. So this is not helping, and this is now going long. I'm not sure we want to do this. Do we take ages looking at this? Okay, there's bigger buildings down the end there. There's some hope that that's heading towards somewhere more central. Or other than the fact that we just got turned around. Qatar Limited. The DHL Qatar. Okay. Thank you very much, DHL. You well and truly delivered for me on that one, I think. Yes, you did. Thank you. That's a chunky pole. In itself, that doesn't tell me much yet. Europe, okay, good start. Don't even need to check the sun, which was going to be my next thing. Well, let's be fair. No, not to be fair. There are places in the northern hemisphere that look like the southern hemisphere all over the place, aren't there? So, okay, we've got French. So, initial idea could be that. Where else would we get French? Excuse me. Rue de la... I think we can probably just go France very quickly on this. La Roche. Something Grinchon? I'm going to go France. It could be something else. There are places with some French on there, but... Oh, it was Belgium. No. Should have waited just a little longer. It wasn't flat though either, was it? I suppose it was in the south, but... That's kind of rough. Okay, let's try another one. Mask. Yeah, that doesn't help. Could be literally anywhere in the world. Just Maersk doesn't not help at all. English speaking. Can't tell if we're driving on the left because it's a one-way street. Although we might be able to from driving position. Right-hand drive. Yeah, driving on the left. I'm thinking New Zealand. Should we just fly a quick one because it's the first of a potential streak and just see how we go? Yeah, there we go. One down. This looks like the UK or Ireland. Got a blue mark. That actually makes it more likely to be Ireland then, doesn't it? Straight away. What about the gate? Wait, that's a curved one, but this is more straight. Okay, that's tricksy. We'll try it. Got lucky. Okay, so need to slow down a touch on this one. Kind kind of vibe feel is maybe South Africa. Maybe not. Now, suddenly thinking Spanish-speaking Americas. Okay, so Spanish. Interesting, mate. It's quite lush and green, but dirt roads. You know what? I don't think I've had an Argentina for days. For some reason, it just feels like Argentina's so big that it could cover enough ground to have this type of area. Even though all the other bits of it are very sandy and pale and dry soil and stuff. Can we get any extra info though? Okay, we just spin the map around a couple of times because we clearly haven't managed to gain the skill of not hovering over the map in the corner when we're doing other things. Someday, maybe. .ar? Look at that! It's amazing what your subconscious can do, isn't it? Just some kind of vibe. From a few months of kind of following GeoGuessr from afar and enjoying it and watching World Championships and stuff, and then 4 weeks of playing, I just had a feeling that was Argentina. Once I'd got over the initial thought, of course, whatever that was, I can't even remember what it was now. What did I think it was? No, can't remember now. Don't know why this feels like Eastern Europe. Oh, okay, that makes it feel like Eastern Europe. That's an interesting shot, isn't it? Whoa! Nice camera work. Let's move up this way a bit to this bigger junction and see if this helps. Praska Gorniak. Zarzewska Gorniak. Lots of Zs. Sklep. I think we must be in Poland, mustn't we? Surely we're in Poland. Let's try for a little bit more. Camera was not having a good day, was it? What's this all about? See, at one point I was watching, I saw a couple of streams and thought that was a Polish meta, but it's all over the place. In definitely Eastern Europe, and I think just across more of Europe as well. I think this L with the line across, as well as lots of Zs, that L with the line across, that says Poland to me. Okay, it's all well and good up to 4 though, isn't it? And then you get 4 or 5. Double figures is proving a bit more difficult. This says Spain as a vibe. We have blue, so Europe. Could be Portugal, I guess, but it says Spain a lot to me. Yeah, as I say, it says Greek to me, totally. All day long, every day. Couldn't possibly have been anything else, ever. Yeah. Could only ever have been Greece. Could only ever have been Greece, though. And we are in Africa, I think. Prudential, always understanding. Have we got a domain? Because Prudential is global. Ooh, is that a GH? I think that's a GH. Could have just checked the truck, but that is good though, because that's a double then. That's 2 things that say Ghana. Rather than just having to rely on one. Oh, I bet that would let you know where you are. If you knew all the stuff, and these, and that, and them, and this here, all of it. Space plonk, 5k, no problem. Okay, that helps me though. Slightly. It's only a number. Can we get some words to go with that? Ooh, Tartu. Is that not Estonia? Yay! Streak at 7. Is that the highest so far? That's weird. Had an Asian feel there, that poll, but I don't think it is at all, is it? I think it's maybe Eastern Europe again. Can we see the number plates well enough? Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe it is Asian, but I was looking for a poll with the yellow and black stripes on. Because that's the first meta I've learned. At least I think I've learnt it. I tried to. Oh, is it fairly boxy, are they? There's a little bit of a Japanese feel to things. Yeah, that kind of suggests it as well. And a .jp. 8. That's got to be a best so far then, hasn't it now? 8. Uh-oh. Now you want to make it difficult, don't you? That's in the north. That's my feel. Other thoughts are Kenya, South Africa. But initial feel of Australia. This plant life, would that tell me? What's going on with the sky there? Oh, it's just the X. The X is in the sky. Okay, whatever. Go around in circles until you figure out which way you want to go. That's fine. Yeah, don't go all the way back though, hey? Just do us a favour and not do that. Kind of mix it up a bit with some mouse clicks. And I'd say arrows. Oh, the arrow is working now. Okay. I'm just going to hold the arrow for a while instead then. Okay, we got to a junction. Oh. I had a horrible thought then that it wasn't going to let us go anywhere. Should we go that way? Should we try the northern route? Will it not let us? Won't let us. Try the western route. That's what we wanted to do all along. For sure. Never want to go north. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. So now the arrow doesn't work. What? Okay. It's so weird. It is so weird. I cannot understand how it's supposed to work. I can't wait to look back in the future at an old video when all this movement stuff and switching between the different modes when it starts to go backwards and stuff and get it. It's all just such second nature that you never complain again and just, I was going backwards, I'll do this thing and I'll do this thing and then it's all fine. And you just keep going to the direction you want as much as possible and don't moan about it. I don't want to moan. Just because I moan a lot doesn't mean I want to moan. Joke it. Oh, okay. Keeps not having the arrow in the direction we're going in it. So if I click on that and press enter, it does the fast movement, right? But if I then try and use the arrows, nothing happens. So if I then click on an arrow at the road, then the arrow works. Is that how it is? Is that the thing? Is that the key to it all? Is this a lake? Is this a whopping Great Lake somewhere? 2 whopping Great Lakes? Or are we on a peninsula? And how long are we going to allow ourselves to go to try and find something before we just take a punt? And at this moment, the punt is not going to be Australia. I have to say, we're going to change. But I don't know where. There's a building. There's a building. There's a building. Please have some writing on. Please, game. Please have a movement system that makes some kind of sense to me. Maybe I should Maybe I shouldn't have looked up the fast movement system so soon after starting playing because it's broken. Maybe I should have just stuck with the normal stuff first. So I'd always have that to fall back on. This architecture though, what was that tell us? Can we have some writing on this maybe? Oh, please tell me what is this? Does that say Century or Kenyan? Yellow and green. Has that got a Kenya feel to it? Lower cottages. Oh, if you could only be one step in resolution higher, image. I would love you forever. What am I seeing there? Is that a skinny legged bird? Or just some weird pole design? Is that a skinny legged bird that someone's made and put in a pole? Or is that an actual skinny legged bird that's just really low resolution so you can't see what it is properly, standing on a pole? You see some interesting stuff playing this game, I have to say. Oh, no. That's not enough. That's not enough to tell me, but we're gonna have to go with this, aren't we? Oh, I bet it won't be though. Oh, it's right next door. Lake Edward. Oh, losing our best. Was that our best streak? 8? Is that my best? Losing that on that. That's rough. Okay, let's go again. And we, at least as soon as we've done that, we get to just play fast for a few rounds, don't we? Because we don't care anymore. We're gonna just vibe guess this as Turkey. Turkey. Okay, we had naught anyway. Doesn't matter. You know what? I can't be bothered with that. That's a pure fluke. That was pure luck. Okay, this. I was gonna say Greek, but no. Maybe Croatia. Kind of Croatia, Italy, Slovenia. Feel to everything about it. Is there anything on the bin? Igor. Cordage, something. It's a poster rather than the actual bin info anyway. Or should we just go super fast again? Oh, it's a nice little part that though, isn't it? Zabranian Prishchup. You know what? I quite like Croatia. Anyway. Maybe see one more something with text on somewhere. Nice blue fire hydrants. Wait, that was a sign. Even it's just an advert. Are we on an island? Oh, wait. We've got maps. Is that a map of just part of... If only it was a bit clearer. I can't read what that says. Seda AR, is it? Maybe? I think it's enough to go with a guess on that. What? Right, where was this? So is this island? What's it called? Starigrad. Yeah, none of those words. Don't think the map gives you the name of an island always, does it? But zooms in onto the towns on it. It's Sri Lanka. I don't trust that. People were talking about a Among Us characters script being Sri Lanka, but there's some over in India that are kind of similar. Not immediately now that we're looking, but yeah, I mean some of these there's elements in some of them that is quite similar, isn't it? Oh, actually, that script doesn't even show up on Sri Lanka on the map itself. What would this poll tell me if I knew stuff? Got a lot of info on it. If only I knew. They're square, they're concrete. It's really flat. Wait a minute. Island, clearly. Has to be. It is very flat. Let's go back to where I'd come then. Can be quite hard to tell because it's a bit of a roller coaster at times. It throws you around. Is there a building back there? Might not tell us anything. Maybe a name on it. Some flags. Just multicolored. Not going to get suckered in by the colours of that, looking kind of like a Thai flag because it's in bits. Doges. Chilling. The road looks a bit old and raggedy, but it's concrete, isn't it? It could be Philippines. Is there much of the Philippines that's super flat like this though? I'm sadly lacking in knowledge when it comes to this one. Will this help us? Be anything written on the van? Oh, it vanished. Oh, it came back. Don't understand any of that. Will you still be there for us? Nothing to read. Thirsty. Okay. Bigger road. We get onto that. Yes. Thailand. Oh, big sign. Come to Papa. Western Bangkok, Outer Ring Road. What more could you possibly want? That jump then from traipsing around in what felt like the nowhere, back of nowhere. And I was like, oh no, just stop that way, just a minute, and you'll be on the main road. You'll be on a massive road on your way to Bangkok. Add Spanish into the mix, does it? That's about it. The feel is, I don't know, maybe Bolivia, Colombia, Ecuador. Oh, well, actually going on that streak ender from before, Guatemala could be. And probably not Argentina this time, I don't think. Not entirely sure, but probably not. Thank you for visiting Envías Rios. Surely not Brazil. Is that a flag? Or just flowers? Don't do that to me. After everything I said earlier about washing, hanging out. And I'm trying to fool you into thinking it's a flag. Just literally did that to me. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. See, now I'm thinking Asia, but I don't know. No, it's not, is it? No. It would have to be the Philippines if it was, and I don't think it is. Oh, there's a bunch of text back there. Where'd it go? This bit? Ah, it's alphabet graffiti. Some kind of school thing going on, but not any info on where the location is. San Pablo. Chicken. Do we just go Bolivia? Oh, it was Ecuador. No. No. Okay. Maybe one last one then. I don't know whether we like push it and go, right, we're getting to 10 or else. Why did that sign? It just took the street sign away. Oh no, I went past it. Dalov, Auto Kemp. I think Hungary maybe. And we're on 0 again. Yeah, let's go Hungary. Wasn't. It was Czechia. That's fine. We're on 0. But not Europe. Maybe USA. French. Looks like the USA has French. What does this mean then, the silver truck? That mean not Australia and probably South Africa or maybe Kenya? It was Senegal. Wow, okay. Well, we can just throw them at this, can't we, for a while? Until we get 4 or 5. And learn some stuff. Like, learn that that's not what we thought it was. Did I see someone literally have this last night? Was it on the stream I was lurking? La Ligue stuff? Where were they? I don't know where they were though. Maybe I should try harder. No, maybe I shouldn't. Are we on a 0? We're on a 0. Let's just throw it there. Okay, it was Qatar. Holland or Belgium? Which are we going with? That looked more French. Yeah. Looks like Ecuador again, so it's clearly Africa. Yeah, Nigeria. I know nothing. Wait, what? Was that not a follow car then, or was it just a fluke? We're gonna just throw Ukraine. It's Lithuania. Okay, we're having a sudden run of no, you're not. Just throwing guesses and getting lucky. Nope. Probably Cambodia. That's Ukraine. No. Oh boy. Do we want it? We can still just go fast, can't we though? Okay, is a mad guess for you. Ah. Hey. Got one. Dale prego. Oh, is that just a simple Italy? It was. Okay. Oz or New Zealand, I'm thinking. Driving on the left. Clearly not the UK. Wait. Oh. I thought that was one of the few metas that I do know then. Little ones. The old Stoby pole. I don't think it was though, was it? What's happening? What road direction we got? Alright, let's double check. The sun is, yeah, definitely in the north anyway. Which way looks more like the into town? That looks sort of promising. If we go over the top of that little hill, we'll get to the top of it. Waititi Murray, that's got to be New Zealand, doesn't it? We're on a 3. Now we have to start being careful, I guess. It's very red, so is that maybe a Kenya or is this Senegal? Black truck. I don't know that. I don't know what that means. What's this sign? Help me, help me. Welcome to. Something completely illegible. Does it say goodbye from? Farewell from something completely illegible. That's a follow car. Wait. Didn't we just go Nigeria for the follow car and it was Kenya? Don't do this to me. Okay. So no meta is actually reliable. Is that what we're coming to think now? We're beginning to believe that there are no reliable metas whatsoever. Or do I just not know them well enough? Oh, that's such bad quality. I think we could literally have our nose touching this sign and not be able to read it. Service, that's the services. That suggests Turkey, the top bit, but is it literally just telling us we're going to service station? Okay, is that a better sign up there? Can we cross over? We crossed the reservation, didn't we, to get to that first sign? Ooh, I'm not sure about that though. Does that look Turkish? Maybe. I think it could be. I'm 100% sure. Wait, no. Turkey's not in the EU, is it? I don't think. Uh-oh. Which way's town then? Oh, the quality was bad, wasn't it? Will it let us run a long way without going back on itself? Okay, what was over there? Okay, unless we hit a town fairly soon. There's nothing up to our right there in the south. That's an advert. Will it help though? You see that? That I don't think is Turkish. Could we be close to Turkey though? And one of the Eastern European countries, not Greece necessarily, but it's closest. Hungary, Bulgaria. Could it be Bulgaria near the border? This looks Greek, Turkish though, doesn't it? Need more. What are we on with streak? Only 4. It's pitiful. In the grand scheme of things, and also versus my best, which, I mean, it's only 8, but we're only halfway there. Now this one is taking forever. Back. Oh no, that's the services sign again. Okay, gonna take a gamble. Okay, let's have a look at this sign first. No, I'm going Turkey. See, it could be this. Okay, it wasn't that, but it was Turkey. It was out west in Turkey. Wow, okay. I think that was a bit lucky. There's an element of luck, an element of trying. The language, I definitely need to go with more depth on what Turkish actually looks like. Which really means go into any depth on what Turkish looks like. Having a bunch of accents on it is about as far as my level of thinking goes. What did they call them again? Someone mentioned them in a stream that I was watching ages ago. Diacritics, I think was the word. Umlauts and accents and slashes and dots and strikes and things. Oh, I thought that was going to be either a truck or a road sign in blue with white writing on that would tell us something, but no. It's a blue roof that would tell us something, but only if we knew what it meant. And I don't. That some kind of defense against climbing animals, stop them playing with it, doing themselves a mischief. Ooh. Okay, this time I did want the map to come up and it didn't work for once. Usually it's the other way around, trying to run down the road and the map flies out in my face. I'm like, what are you doing? Don't want you now. Is that more Thai? In Cambodian? I've gone three on the bike. Oh dear. That can only go well. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Yeah. Matching text up. Okay, I think it's Europe. First feel on that was Singapore, but I think that's wrong. Although we're driving left. So maybe. Kind of tidy. That's a Singapore type thing. It didn't feel quite as nice and bright and everything as you might want Singapore to be, but that's just because anywhere in the world when it's cloudy and grey just looks grim, and everywhere looks amazing as soon as the sun comes out. And the camera can't, I mean the camera could lie, or effects put on the camera could lie. Where did that sign go? There was this, except Sunday and public holiday. Lots of stuff in English. Oh boy. We're going to throw it. Or could it be... Could it even be New Zealand or Australia? Oh, I don't know, you know. I think maybe the Singapore thought could be good. Let's go down here a little bit and see what we've got. move further down. Sophia Road. Okay, so we've got Chinese writing as well. Does that more Hong Kong even? Fly Thai. Smooth as silk to Thailand, but we're not in Thailand. That Wilkie Road? Wilkie Road and Selagi Road. This is a confusing one. I'll read that, it's too far away. Mizu Food District. Okay, we're getting to lots of shops and stuff though. Surely we'll be able to get something. .sg. Hello. What I was looking for. Can't always guarantee to get a domain, but if you get one, it's super useful. Mariachi. It's mariachi then, isn't that just like Mexico? End of story? Sure, it looks like Mexico though. Is that town up there? Yeah, it looks like there's something decent going on up there. Let's start there. Although I gotta be careful with that. I don't have my hand on the spacebar, so I don't think I can accidentally fire that off. Or I'm not likely to anyway. Wait, these tiled streets. That's not Mexico, is it? Why does this feel more like Quito to my uneducated, not very knowledgeable subconscious, because basically I haven't been playing long enough to really have learned much. But stuff just goes in your eyes and comes in your ears from listening to people on streams, and all mixes together and then says, oh yeah, this is that street in Quito, yeah, just around the corner from that other place. And you just know everything. Colombita. See, that could just be a fairly Spanish word. It could mean that we're actually in Colombia rather than Mexico, but it could just be a word with a Spanish feel to it. Could really, really do with a domain just right about now. That's what I could do with. There's sunshine that way. It won't let me go down that road. No! That's where I want to go. I want to go that way. It's sunnier. You get better coverage. Not better coverage. Maybe it looks better in the sun. Centro Medico. Nothing on these buildings is telling me anything helpful. You know, if I never accidentally clicked on one of those squares in this game again, I'd be happy. It's not going to happen though, is it? .us. Oh mate, why would you do that? Why would you have that as a domain? Busy? What's this? What's this? What's this? What's this? La Paz. National Foundation of La Paz. Scratch the Mexico. Oh, you're joking. I thought Colombita could just be a Spanish sounding word, as if La Paz isn't a town and village and city all over the South American continent and Central American. No way. Stopped at 7. Okay, let's have a couple more goes. Let's just YOLO a couple and then we're done. Indonesia, that red and white flags. Yeah, that'll do. That's a good enough clue. I'm done. Looks like America. Got French. That's Canada. Beautiful sunset. Hello, moon. Beautiful sunset in the west can only be... Yeah, I don't know. Italy, obviously, yeah, of course. Ghana, no. Okay, I don't even want to guess on this one because... really? Guatemala again? So what's that then? Is that the back of a yeah, that's the back of a vehicle all skewed. It looks like it could very easily be Iceland, but it's blatantly not. And I just have no idea where this would be. So I'm gonna go here. Just because it's huge and it was possible. Vibe says South Africa. Driving left as well, so it could be. At the risk of being generalizing a town, all we need is a security sign that says armed response, and we go South Africa. Okay. Now we have a bit more trouble with this one. I think Eastern Europe, but then we have to figure out which bit of Eastern Europe it might be, based on the different accents on the language. And that's why it's important to learn them. Then you're not like me, not knowing. That's got a domain on it. Oh, but we moved. Looks like a J something though. That can't be right, can it? J something? Oh, it's supposed to be going dead fast. This would just be throwing caution to the wind. Should off cover. Stingbank? Italian restaurant. Are you gonna help me in any way? Ooh, is it Czech? There's a CZ. Just getting the feeling it might be Czech. We get a .cz. Well, this is a nice place. A kind of Irish feel. Rounded gates. Nice. We're in the Alps. Deshave. Ooh. Or is that more Scandinavian? Does that say Donau though? Flexibel wie das Leben. Okay, that's a problem though, because that's less of a problem once you see that. Get the .at. You know it's Austria. I don't know now, I suppose, but you kind of know. Bakal, Kalon, Bupati, Strap. Strap? How would you pronounce that? Not 100% sure. We Philippines? It's not concrete road. I don't think that's a kind of, there's literally only concrete roads in Philippines. Yeah, not so sure. Oh. Okay, red and white flag. We're gonna risk it. Oof. Wasn't sure about that at all. Are they flags? If they are, do they tell me anything? Not really. Sign. Amsterdam, easiest Netherlands ever. No, Italy. Are you pranksters? Did you put them signs that... Wait, you did? You just put them signs up to fool me. Where did they go? Wait, what? What is going on? Oh, ANC. Okay, that tells me it's South Africa, I think. Ooh, unless it's Lesotho or Eswatini. ANC, that's a political party in South Africa though, right? Unless they've expanded, but would they also be active in Lesotho and Eswatini? And where did those signs go? Oh, although actually, yeah, the Amsterdam makes sense now. Thinking about it. Of course it does. Yeah, I was playing with learning country flags on an app on my phone, and I kind of know what the South Africa flag looks like for decades, because I'm that old. And it was only while doing it and looking at lots of different flags from different countries that I realised that there's red, white and blue Holland flag behind the black and green and yellow. And not specifically that that's what it is, but look, part of the South Africa flag is the Netherlands flag. And I could not believe that I'd not worked that out before. I was like, how can I not figure that out? It just seems so obvious now. There you go. Sometimes things are right in front of your face and you just miss it. Something which has been brought home a lot since I've started playing this game, especially as I record everything and put it up on YouTube. The amount of times that the much smaller quarter-size preview window in the video edit, I look at it and go, why did you not see that domain and the country flag and the road name all at once? I was like, and while I was playing and recording, I just missed it all. Missed everything. Partly why any intentions to stream are very minimal and will probably never happen, because the streaming brain tax is just a whole other thing that I ideally don't want to get involved in. Maybe do some community games. But trying to commentate along with your own thought process when you're trying to do something, it's high skill, which I'm clearly not at the moment, but that's the aim. Aim is to get as good as I can possibly get, and streaming can potentially hamper that, I think. Although even these recordings are hampering that. This is just having a play with the streaks. What I really should be doing is learning stuff. More learning and less play, but make sure that the learning is applied to the playing, and then the playing is solid and you learn from it. And going for a 10-mile trek down dirt road is probably not something that would ever be on any list of accelerated learning methodologies. I don't know. I'll web search that later. I'll say, excuse me, startpage.com. And then whatever it was I just said then, but I'll have to check it back because I can't remember. See this? I think we're in Africa. After all this, with the I don't trust red soil anymore. But I do think we're in Africa now at this point. I'm none the wiser though. As far as where. Wait, there's no snorkel in the car, is there? Could be Kenya, could be Senegal, could be South Africa, but I'm not as convinced that feels right. It's big though, so it could definitely be areas of South Africa that this could look like. Is it worth going back? Oh, I was going to say, is it worth going back up to that other side? Yeah, that doesn't help. There's a smaller sign back here which may just have been a speed limit sign or a junction coming up or something. Like a small blue sign. Well, that was interesting. Was that just a sideways slide? Not seen that before. It's just a bit psychedelic, isn't it? When you just run down the road like that and everything just goes a bit weird. You writing on anything? Perfect baking every time. Well, that's what you want, surely. I mean, we're only human, so it won't always be the case, but don't we just want perfect everything every time? Isn't that just the thing? And it's only the fact that we are human that isn't the way it goes. This is a wide plain. Not ultra flat, but really wide plains, and then hills, but not. And that's quite a big mountain. I just don't know where we are at all. Clueless. And that's just too far away. Mountain of Fire and Miracles Ministries. That I could read it in the end. Was a school? Is that what all those kids were doing? Is there a name on the school in the town? Maybe a state? Oh, that's too far as well. What are we on with our streak? 7. Okay, so we're one shy of a best. Joint best. Trying to get to double figures. Is it? I'm going to make this the last one. I was thinking maybe we'd do some quick fire ones, and we did that, didn't we? No! Oh, don't take me back to the beginning. What? Does that give me a freebie second chance at something different? Oh, I was quite enjoying that one though. But never mind. What colour is that plate? Red and white? Whoa, that jumped a long way. I'll read that. So it's Mox here? Namor and Mox here. They don't make any sense. Look at this. Gotta love a six-wheeler. It's one of my favourite things about this game, actually. There's so many six-wheel cars in this alternate reality that we try and find where we are in. That's interesting. Postbox inside their garden. Wait, is that just their own postbox? Okay, kind of confused. Are we Belgium? Is that what we're thinking of? Those place names don't seem right for that, though. Are we more Eastern Europe? Or could that just be among the many place names in a country that fit? You get the odd one that just seems completely bizarre and doesn't match with everything else. Shoot, see, that's quite French. But it could just be France. I said just France. It could be France. I think that's quite a good thing about recording stuff and talking all the time. Yes, you end up talking a lot of rubbish. But I think you start to think about what it is you're saying all the time, and clearly haven't got there yet. But getting to the point where you start a finish, sorry, Freudian slip there. You start a sentence and get to the end of it every time. And you start a sentence and use proper English from one end of it to the other all the time. Stuff like that. You need to do that all the time, you see, and I don't. And hopefully I'll improve at that. Yeah, it had that feel, and the .be was all we needed to make us confident enough. Now, no, big open space. It's America. No, it's not necessarily America, is it? I think it looks like it could be America though. We just need some French. Looks like America, got French. Canada, easy. That's so indecipherable. I just can't. It's kind of a stylized name of a estate agent's business, isn't it? But wait, maximum? Is that Canada? Is it speed limit in the USA and maximum in Canada? Up ahead. Oh no. Have I just seen the meta that makes it an easy plonk Canada, and I'm not confident in it enough? We're passing places where there might be signs and there might have been French. Street names? Any street names? Any French writing? Oh, you're joking, I can't get close to that. Something road. Rural crime watch area. Twerp Road. What's Twerp Road? Twerp Road and Ridge Road. They're just short forms for something? That's a really weird thing to do on a road sign though. The name of the road. Love Junction. You as useless as the last one. To what road? Confusing. Oh, it's just not enough clues for me. Come on. Oh. This road just goes on forever. Oh, how frustrating. Gramenia Hall, home of Rainbow Play School. Rural crime watch area, yes, we know. It's green roads. Green signs. Okay, they have shields in the US. And white. Could I all along have just looked at this and found, have we got blues? Blues and whites. Not greens though. I could have sworn that we're definitely Northern Hemisphere though. It's not Australia. Didn't even think it would be for a second, to be honest, but are there smaller roads in the US that go green? Green sign? Do we need somewhere that's more gritty? Because this road's really, really east-west. Very straight line. Not seeing anything with green. Oh no, does that mean we just gotta keep going? Which way were we going? I could have sworn we were in this lane, but that we approached this building in this direction. Oh no. Wait, whoa. Yeah, change lane again then. That's confusing. What was that? It looked like a massive sign far away. No, it's just a quite big sign. .com! No! I mean, yes, of course, because .com is the one, but no. Devonshire Meadows 1 and 2, Parkland County. Hey, if I knew what the shape of places were, but I don't. But I know what some of them are. Knowing the shape of Ukraine helped me out in a round in a duel earlier today, which was good. $550,000. Of course, they both use dollars, don't they, US and Canada? So that's not helpful either. Oh, we're weaving. This streetcar's been drinking. Whoa, autumn coverage. If I knew about stuff that would help. I can mute that, it's fine. What was that? What was that? That was a 60 in a shield. Was that Junction 60? Alberta. Okay, they're sort of green, but it's in a maple leaf. That's not what it showed us. What's this? Is it Junction 60? Or is it the 60? But the 60's going north-south. I wasn't going north-south, was I? No, I was going east-west. Oh, is that a junction across the 60? Yeah. Which does go north-south. Oh, and now Twip Road might make some sense. So we're crossing the 60, which only goes from there to there. Township Road. But it's a crossroads. It's not a T-junction. It won't even tell me, will it? If that... It's a 5k. Just south of Edmonton. Wasn't far off, was it? Look. Mind you, I'd moved a long way, hadn't I? So that isn't where we started. Right country though, and I think a PB. And now we're serious. Because now the next one is the double figures, which was only a kind of vague. Should we go for a double figures? So I'm gonna go now. Now we know we can, because we're one away. Don't do the Bogota thing to me and not be Bogota. Do you get me? So where's Bogota? There. Right. And don't accidentally press space. It's a yellow and red bus. If you had a blue stripe on, you'd kind of be thinking, okay, we're good. We're good to go. It's got to be Colombia. Donde Tita? It does look like a big city. That's promising. What do you say? Oh, does that say? It disappeared. Do you say Bogota? Centro? The taxi vanished. Is that another taxi? I'm sure I said Bogota on it. Oh, mate. Why? No. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, I thought I saw a Colombian flag. I'd there for kids' sweets. Archivo General de la Nación, Colombia, Bogota, Colombia. Come on, come on, come on. Double figures. Come on. Rest of freebies now. You can go fast again. Because we'll try another day. We'll do something else. Oh, I don't know. Can I leave this and come back to it? Leave it at 10? That might be better. Yeah, I don't know if that's the thing. So I think what we'll do, we'll go back to where we started. I'm going to leave this open as is and say, I'll see you soon. And we might, at some point in a video in the future, pick up this streak from 10, if it's possible. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye.